Warp core collapse in 10 seconds.
How's it going, everybody? It is your favorite underrated YouTuber, Big Dog, here. Just wanted to give you a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel if you're liking the content. Also, if you could do me a solid, check out my other links in the description box below. That would be greatly appreciated. Alrighty, let's get on with the show. What's going on, everybody? It is your man Big Dog here. Welcome to episode 247 of the Dog House. And my YouTube stream just took a crap for some reason. Oh, and it's back. Anyway, yes, I am doing this live again. For those of you who are on the live, this is gonna probably be the last stream I do for the year. I'm gonna be busy these next couple days. Try my best to pump out as many videos as I can before the year ends. And yeah, let's get into tonight's topic. Oh, also, I got a new GPU. Your boy got a new GPU, so expect some changes. Also, I am going to be updating the thumbnail. Actually, I'm not going to be. I already did. And it will be premiering. You will be seeing it in the next episode of the Doghouse because it will be the first time you see it for 2026. And I will be also doing a New Year's Day video about what to expect from the new year. I'm not going to be making too many crazy changes. I am going to stick with the comic book stuff. I will do some more gaming videos. I'm going to try and spread them out as much as I can. Do as many videos as I can. And yeah, again, thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for your patience as always. Greatly appreciated. And let's get into the first topic. Or actually, the two big topics for today is first things first. We got to talk about Jake Paul. Now, recently, Jake Paul had a boxing match with one Anthony Joshua. And he wasn't the only one who had a boxing match these past couple days. And we will get to that other boxing match later. But for now, we got to talk about this boxing match. We got this video from Jamari talking about the match. And yeah, where is my screen? Oh boy. There we go. I don't know why it does that. It just craps out for some reason. But whatever. It's probably because I changed out my GPU. Anyway, let's get on with this video.
Years we have sat back and waited patiently as Jake Paul knocked out retired plumbers, senior citizens, and former professional athletes who had nothing to do with boxing.
That is true. That is very true. These dudes do not like to box actual boxers for some reason. Or at the very least, active boxers. It's people who don't really belong in the ring per se. People who've been in the ring but are retired. And that's about it. But let's let him
fight he had with an Instagram boxer, the guy got dog walked.
For the winner by split decision, Tommy.
But since then, he has been steadily climbing back up the ladder. And to be honest, most of the time, he is still primetime entertainment. Now going into this fight with Anthony Joshua.
God damn, look at the height difference. Bro. That height difference is crazy.
Who was supposed to be Tank Davis, was like going from Weenie Hut Central to the Salty Splatoon. And that's no offense to Tank, but damn, this guy Joshua is just massive. It's obviously just a whole nother level of power. I mean, he thought this shit was going to turn into an anime. Obviously just a whole nother...
Frame. Oh no. That frame is wild, bro. That frame is wild.
Level of power. I mean, he thought this shit was going to turn into an anime.
Official prediction. What are you actually feeling? You told me yesterday 6'7". I wasn't sure if you were actually being serious.
Please let that 6'7" meme die. Please let it die in 2026. I'm so tired of it.
Yeah, fifth, sixth round knockout. I'm putting him to sleep.
So that was a fucking lie.
Now, even from
That was crazy. Is that 6'9"?
the start, this should have been like a bad omen for Jake Paul that he was going to lose. Hanging out backstage with 6ix9ine.
Oh. Yeah, that wasn't a good decision, homie. None against 6ix9ine. I've got nothing against 6ix9ine. He's not my favorite rapper. I don't hate the guy. It's just, I could kind of agree with Jamari on this. That wasn't probably the best decision to make.
Apparently at this point 6ix9ine is on probation and potentially house arrest.
Don't.
And they're showing off the ankle monitor. And yes, it would.
What did he do to end up on house arrest? In the comments, please let me know what he did. Cause, boy.
It was just a terrible idea to do the ring walk with 6ix9ine. It's like the 2 or I guess 3 most obnoxious people you've ever seen with Logan Paul there in the background trying to get his 15 seconds of fame. I mean, seriously, guys, Tekashi 6ix9ine's music and the big 2025. This also should have been another bad omen for Jake, as he would receive the patented Drake curse, as he would put 200,000 of stakes money down for that $1.6 million payout that was never gonna come. Now,
Oh, that was so dumb. That was not a good decision. Personally, this is why I don't do betting like this anymore. Well, I never really did in the first place, but I don't bet like this, because that's how you lose money.
throughout the fight, guys, Jake actually did get some licks in. That
Ooh,
was probably
okay.
the best one.
Oof.
And even though he caught the guy more flush, it's like it really didn't do anything, and the counterpunch probably hurt Jake much more there. He was probably the best jab that Jake had all night. But really, guys, it's like you're playing Pokemon and you're going up against a much higher level. Like, you keep trying your hardest, you keep doing these attacks, and it's just not very effective.
Yep.
And in the first couple of rounds, people were not happy as Jake spent more time on his knees than Monica Lewinsky. Other than that, he was really...
Bro, this shit is... Those one-liners are crazy, man.
really just kind of running around the ring for his life, ducking and dodging and pretty much taking a dive anytime that he was in danger. And it got to a point where the referee had to say this. So that really...
Damn, even the ref had enough. Bro said, nah, stop all that. Stop all that.
says it all. Fans did not pay to see this shit. We paid to see Jake get flatlined.
Exactly.
Boy, did Christmas ever come early, guys.
Boom.
Ooh.
Boom.
And obviously that was the final blow. I do have a couple of angles here for your...
He looks... Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And obviously that was the final blow. I do have a couple of angles.
Bro, I'm so scared. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but oh my god, look at him. He's petrified. Bro looks like he's about to see a ghost.
Here for your viewing pleasure. Ooh. He said, woo! I mean, honestly, I don't even know how the guy stayed up. I thought he was gonna do like the Daffy Duck. I mean, the sheer fact that Jake did not get put to sleep by that straight tells you that his chin is actually pretty crazy.
Oh. If I find that clip of Smokey saying you got knocked the fuck out, I'm putting that in post, man.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
That was hilarious. Boom!
God damn. Now, I don't think the guy had ever been punched like that before in his
Nope.
life. I mean, that's just some crazy power. How about one last one for the kids back home?
Yes, please. Boom!
I mean, this still shot, guys, really says it all.
No. No. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that.
I mean,
That
this
is
motherfucker's
bad.
face is being totally rearranged.
Exactly.
Now, after the fight, Jake would tweet out, "Double broken jaw, give me Canelo in 10 days,"
Bro.
showing off.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
You need to sit your ass down for a bit, bro. Sit your ass down, bro. Like, you literally got two-pieced.
This x-ray, and yeah, he got his shit fucked up. Like I said, it was amazing that he did not get put to sleep, so if anything, that's like still the thing that people are going to want to see in the future. And I will say, I do think he did well enough in this fight that he will still be a pretty big draw, but he can't go back to like fighting bums after this, so
Exactly.
I don't know, maybe the only like person that would be somewhat on his level would be like a Tommy Fury rematch. That's kind of what I want to see, especially now that Jake has more fights under his belt. Now, like I said, Jake spent a lot of time in this fight on his knees. I thought when he got hit below the belt, it was total bullshit. And I don't know why they weren't deducting points from him the entire match. I mean, he had this guy Jake in all types of compromising positions. I mean, I won't even go into detail about what's going on here.
That's a crazy frame.
And yes, this was pretty much Jake the entire fight, holding on for dear life. And here was where you knew the fight was really over as he starts stumbling
Whoa,
around.
that's not
I don't know
good.
if his legs were cramping or what, but it's
Who the hell did not...
kind of like watching a, lion hunt down an injured
Bro.
gazelle right here.
The minute I see that, I'm throwing the fucking towel in, man. Jesus.
Like I said, just hanging on for dear life to daddy's leg. And this is the exact moment right here that he knew he fucked up. And I do feel like in typical Jake Paul fashion,
Oh, God.
obviously he wants to sell the fight, but I do think both before and during, he was more concerned with trolling Anthony Joshua than realistically trying to beat him. I guess this is his way of trying to get into Joshua's head, but honestly, the guy seemed completely composed throughout the entire preliminary things.
He
And
did.
He was really on a mission. Like, this guy was not going to be stopped. Honestly, I think that he could have beat him much earlier in the fight, but I think he obviously wanted to give the fans a show. And yeah, throughout, Jake was just trying to taunt him, but it doesn't really work when
Bro,
you're
what
getting
the
your ass
fuck?
kicked and also running around the ring grabbing daddy's leg. He just kept trying to do this shit with
Grabbing Daddy's leg is crazy.
his tongue the entire time.
Woo!
To which eventually Joshua was like, put that bloody tongue back in your fucking mouth. And also next time maybe get a tongue scrubber. And of course, once again, that boy Logan had to rush in there to get his face on the camera. Do I look good in the shot? They did ask him before the fight who he thought was going to win.
You got a prediction for the fight, Logan?
It'll be a knockout for sure. Obviously, I'm saying a Jake Paul knockout, and I don't see this fight going more than 3 rounds, bro.
And obviously, I don't blame him for the prediction. He's not going to go against his own brother. But I think this
Obviously,
picture tells
but-
the harsh reality of what he was really thinking.
He's like, oh no.
I mean, I'm sure he was scared to death for the guy. But still, during the fight, he had to be annoying as possible, sitting ringside.
Bro, why are you there? Bro is not even looking at him. He's not even looking at him. He's like, whatever. Get this yapping.
Telling him he lost every single round when obviously Jake was getting dog walked. He was
Exactly.
in there running a fucking marathon. And I'm telling you guys, Logan's dedication to trying to steal the spotlight and make things about him, I mean, to me, it's almost like admirable at this point.
Oh my god, why would you do that?
Like, bro, can you just let your brother be the main character for once? Now, Ryan Garcia would chime in saying, I think that Tank would have done him worse. And that's probably just this guy's ego talking. I mean, lately
Yeah.
he's been more of a streamer than a boxer. And I think he's really just saying this because obviously he lost to Javante. Now, I did have to get some side hate action in on this video. As they were saying Jack Doherty was up in the nosebleeds.
Oh, of course Jack Doherty is there.
I also found Anderson Silva's knockout of Tyron Woodley hilarious.
Wait, what?
Baiting him with the leg.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Woo.
I mean, this guy's got him put to sleep more times than a fucking baby at this point. I honestly think our guy should just stick to acting in Cobra Kai. Other than
Wait,
that,
what?
much like the audience here, I did not see this fight, but I did feel bad for this guy because they did not allow him to get a single word in after he won his debut.
Congratulations, Miami, your winner, Kino Marley.
Oh, come on, man.
Don't worry.
Let him say something. That's not fair.
I also thought this IG clout chaser at the end of the match was hilarious. I
Who
mean,
is
God
that?
damn, she was fighting for her life trying to get in that shot, trying to get the perfect story. The face
Who is that?
has more plastic than the fucking Atlantic Ocean. This guy was in there drunk as fuck trying to give his girl backstrokes on national
Tectone.
TV.
I'm just kidding.
And yes, this is what Jake is going to be seeing in his nightmares for
Yup.
quite some time. I mean, I do still have to hand it to Jake in a lot of ways for even stepping into the ring. I think the guy was like 30 or 40 pounds heavier than him. Obviously, he's been a world-class boxer in the past. The guy was an Olympic gold medal winner. But yes, I think the only thing left now is to see Jake, like, actually get knocked out cold. Like,
Yep.
the fact that he still remained conscious, I think will keep people interested in his...
All right, I think you guys get the point. But yeah, that was hilarious. Now, normally I would say, yeah, props to him for actually going through with the fight. But this is Jake Paul. Nobody fucking likes Jake Paul. Now, speaking of people that nobody likes, we gotta talk about another person that got his ass whooped. And that person is Andrew Tate. Yes, Andrew Tate. Mr. Sex Trafficking himself got into the ring with what is this guy's name? Chase Demore? What? Okay. Chase Demore. Now, I got some highlights here, and we're gonna watch those highlights for a bit. I don't know if I can show the whole thing, but let's see.
I'm the referee. I spoke to you both in the
The pink gloves. Oh no.
I obey my command at all times. This is the title. You both know the rules. Watch your heads. Get them punches up. When I shout fight, break clean, and remember to defend yourselves at all times. Touch them up.
Ian John Lewis, third man inside for our main event of the evening. 6 3-minute rounds for the Misfits Boxing Heavyweight World Championship. The
Oh, this is a Misfits fight?
challenger,
Okay.
Andrew Tate, wants to take the throne from Chase Demore. Nobody in this arena believes in the champion, but the only person's opinion that matters is his as he dares to take out the Cobra.
Heavyweight boxing, guys. One punch can change everything. Nice straight left jab by Tate right out of the gate.
What is going on
A
here?
lot of weight stipulations around this one, Riley.
Definitely going to be a huge factor here.
Okay.
Tate starting off early, good combination.
What is going on here?
A lot of speed on display from Tate.
Jab, the body's going to set everything up, Riley. I'd love to see the bigger men, the heavyweights.
Chase, what you
that
doing,
punch.
buddy?
Sets up the right hand, sets up the right hand. Beautiful punch selection by Andrew.
Tate, right hand, nearly connects on the chin of the champion. More trying to frame with the left hand, BJ, but not really
Why is this so choppy?
successfully.
He's got to get that left hand going early, Ben, and
Hang on
not
a
use it
second.
as a pop. He's got to make sure and let offset Andrew a little bit with some of his offense. Good punch shot.
Oof.
Instead of a paw, he needs a claw, Riley. 2 minutes left in round number 1.
Well, he's trying to box the
Bro, what
better
are these
boxer right
punches?
now. That's not the strategy that's going to work. He's got to get in here and fight him.
Tate returns to the ring after 5 years. Rides an 11-fight win streak, has not lost in 13 years.
I like the body jab from
I wonder if that's true.
Tate a lot. He's getting changing levels with his head.
Okay.
Trying to find the range for Chase. Still stepping in. Shooting the right hand of the body. Taking
All right, he's doing good so far. Ooh.
Big right from Demore.
Both these fighters chins straight up in the air. Very, very high risk style.
Tate said he's been prepping 4 months for this opportunity. The question in my mind was, how can he unwind and translate the 85-plus kickboxing bouts into the squared circle, Riley?
The hands naturally low for Andrew Tate right now. It's allowing him to snap that jab in unnoticed, but it's a high-risk, high-reward game.
Is this the...
Patient, the champion not looking to explode into the pocket on Tate. Andrew dedicating some shots to the midsection.
Andrew Tate settling in a little bit here, BJ.
He is. He looks fine. He's, setting up the jab, the body. Chase still kind of trying to get.
I'm
landing
so
the shots.
like, what
Chase
is going
gonna set
on?
up the center when he jabs and set up his other shots. Keep everything off the jab, though.
Bro, he looks tired.
Physical appearance, right? It seems like he has
He looks tired as shit.
everything
Look
that
at
he
him.
needs to succeed within boxing, but sometimes, right, the skills take a little longer.
It's
right?
not good, bro.
Sometimes they do. He's been developing those skills very well, especially over this last year. But 6 rounds is a long.
Okay, this was not the right video to watch, but to spoil it for you, he did lose the fight. Andrew Tate lost the fight. Some of these comments are crazy, but anyway, Andrew Tate had something to say about his loss, and I found it absolutely hysterical, especially the comments afterwards. So let's take a very quick look at this, and then we're going to go into a certain somebody's reaction to this. Now, let's read this. In 100 years from now, someone on the new earth, somewhere on the new earth, there will be a man reading about me in the history section of the Skynet. What the fuck? And that's not because I never lost, but instead because I always tried. Oh my god, what a fucking goat. Alright, let's see. This is somebody asking Grok to... Someone asking Grok. Someone using his tweets against him. This Chickamani. I like this comment. It's always the most unworthy men that have these epic visions of grandeur, while the real worthy men can never be convinced they deserve it. She's not entirely wrong. Bro, that is a crazy... Look at this cartoon ass uppercut.
Bruh.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was great. That was great. Alright, we've got one last person we need to talk about. We gotta talk about Myron. Because, of course, because him and Andrew are friends, Myron had some stuff to say about the Andrew Tate and apparently the Jake Paul fight for some odd reason. I don't know why, but whatever. Let's hear what he has to say.
You've never done anything. Shut the fuck up forever. Right? Like the retards that are talking shit about Andrew and Jake Paul. Oh, they lost a boxing match. Bro, shut the fuck up. You've never fought in your life, you fucking loser.
Neither of you, by the way. I know people can say, oh, he was a federal agent. I know. But let's be honest. When's the last time you got in the ring, Myron? When's the last time you got in the ring? Because the last time I checked, the last time you were supposed to be in the ring, you backed out. Actually, no, the last 3 times you backed. First, it was Preach, when he accepted your challenge, and then you moved the goalpost to the point where they were like, yeah, you really not about this. Then it was your former business partner, Allende, and you pulled the blicky out on him. And then it was DDG, who challenged you to a boxing match because you were talking shit. Actually, no. For some reason, you caught a stray from him. You made fun of him on Twitter, and then he's like, yeah, I'll box you. And you made up a bunch of excuses, so I don't want to hear it from you.
Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Half you stupid niggas can't even spell box. Like,
BOX. I know I didn't need to do that, but whatever. Just to piss him off.
Like what? You hooked on phonics ass niggas can't even fucking spell punch or kick.
Oh my
And dudes want to talk shit. You gotta...
This coming from the guy who talks the most shit online. Like, Jesus Christ.
Triple chin, fat as fuck. Talking shit about Andrew Tate from your couch.
Tell that to your buddy Fresh.
He's in a boxing ring, you're on a fucking couch. Shut the fuck up forever, bro. Shut the fuck up forever. Even Jake Paul. Look, I'm not a Jake Paul fan. I think he's a simp, right? I think he's a simp. Logan, simp, right? These dudes are normies. And he's one of them boys, by the way, too. Bro threw on that yarmulke real quick.
Of fucking course. Of course he's got to talk about the fact that they're Jewish.
But I respect the fact that he fought a professional fighter. You know?
Why? Because he's never fought a professional fighter. The closest we've gotten to him fighting a professional fighter was that Fury kid, and he lost. Like, he's... Like, I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret. The most people that I've spoken to about this fight, the Jake Paul fight, they are so pissed off about it. Because they feel like it's a mockery of the sport. And I can kind of understand why.
Like, I'm not gonna let people just shit on him for losing a boxing match. Like, look, we can make fun of him on other shit, but we're not gonna sit here and say he's a bad fighter or say that he's a pussy or anything.
I will. Fuck him.
That takes so much heart, bro, to get up in there in a ring and
Yeah. Whatever. Anyway. I don't respect these guys. I really don't. And quite frankly, I don't think you should either. And I don't know, man. You want to know why people don't like guys like Jake Paul and Andrew Tate? Because they're arrogant. Same thing with Myron. People don't like him because he's arrogant. And if there's one thing about arrogant people, is people love to watch them fall. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.